działający w ramach sił zbrojnych Ukrainy.
Ukrainian soldiers and all those operating within the armed forces of Ukraine, including the special forces, or on behalf of the special forces, cannot be considered terrorists or saboteurs. By pursuing the goal of defending their homeland by all means possible, they weaken the enemy. The blowing up of critical infrastructure of any state during peacetime by hostile special services or terrorist groups constitutes sabotage and constitutes a crime of sabotage. I cannot speak about the details for obvious reasons, but I want you to know that the issues concerning the Ukrainian citizen the German prosecutor accuses of participating in the bombing of Nord Stream 2. On this matter, many months ago, I presented very clear information to the former Chancellor as well as President Zelensky, the position of Poland. From our point of view, the only people who should be ashamed and should remain silent on the issue of Nord Stream 2 are those who decided on its construction. The problem for Europe, the problem for Ukraine, the problem for Lithuania, for Poland is not that Nord Stream 2 was blown up, but that it was built. The Court of Appeal listened carefully to the prosecution's arguments for why my client should be extradited and, of course, to the defense's arguments for why he should not be extradited. Essentially, apart from a further investigation that we are requesting into the conditions of detention in Germany, about which there are worrying reports from the official agency for the prevention of torture, we believe that he should not be extradited, essentially because he is also covered by functional immunity, already recognized by the Polish High Court, which did not extradite an alleged attacker or accomplice in this attack or sabotage. The second reason is this: we have been saying for 3 years that Ukraine is resisting an invasion that is illegal under international law. How can an act of resistance be a crime? We therefore request that the concept of political crime be applied to the extradition case and that the extradition be prevented. And the Bundeswehr? The Bundeswehr is a shadow of its former self. Broken, inefficient. For decades, the SPD has blocked the purchase of drones. And today, we are technologically bankrupt. We are dependent on foreign countries everywhere to build up our own drone capabilities, especially China, and in the Baltic Sea. NATO's inland sea, we have not been able to protect the main artery of our German industry, the Nord Stream pipeline.
25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.